explain to us what you're doing.
Well, I'm putting in this mixture here that we're working on. We feed it to them every day from day one when I get it down here. We mix it a ½ ounce per head. It's got everything the calf needs. This works really well. You just put it in the bucket. Now I've got it measured out here for a 5-gallon bucket. Then you just mix it up with water, put it in your 5-gallon bucket. Make sure it's mixed up good. Then it goes right in the milk bucket. And this stuff really mixes pretty well.
So Jerry, you put it in the bucket before you add the milk?
Yes, and then when you add the milk, as the milk goes in there, it mixes it all up.
If you start to get some challenges, will you increase the dose of the product?
Yes, you can go up to 1 ounce. This can build up in their system to where if they do have a crypto problem or Scours, we really don't ever doctor.
Jerry, I've been working with you now for 16 or 17 years, and it was always interesting for me the first time I got here when your calves were receiving 2 gallons just once in the morning, the once a day feeding. Can you just explain a little bit about what you actually do in your feeding program?
We give them half a bucket or 1 gallon twice a day for about 4 or 5 days. Then after that we feed them 2 gallons once a day. What we've seen is that you feed them the 2 gallons in the morning, they drink it all. It's gone. When they get hungry in the afternoon, they want to eat our grain mix, which has got oats, protein pellets, milk pellets, and corn in it. So actually, they do better with once a day feeding, and then they get hungry and they'll eat more grain, which actually we have seen that they grow a lot better.
Jerry, the question that always gets asked is, with feeding 2 gallons, do they not then get Scours?
No, they do not get Scours from 2 gallons a day. You have to feed for the size of the calf. The bigger calves will easily do 2 gallons a day. The smaller calves, you have to adjust as needed. This calf will do 2 gallons a day. This calf won't. A lot smaller. This calf here is on. This calf is a day older than that calf, and I'm going to feed it 1 gallon, a little bit over 1 gallon once today. This calf's not quite as big, so she'll get about a ½ gallon less than that once a day. Now this calf here is getting quite a lot. So I'm going to feed her 2 gallons today. This one will get not quite 2 gallons. Now watch this calf and tell me she won't drink 2 gallons at one time. That's always been the argument. How do you get them to eat 2 gallons a day at one time? It's not hard. They do it themselves.
Jerry, one of the questions that I just want to clarify is, this calf received 2 gallons of milk. What age is the calf and when do they start to get the 2 gallons?
At 4 to 5 days old, they're getting 1 gallon, and I just keep moving them up until they're on 2 gallons of milk.
And then these calves will receive 2 gallons a day for how long?
For 60 days until they're weaned.
It's about 2 minutes and these calves have finished their milk. Jerry, what is critical to get to once a day feeding?
Well, you need to start from the get-go, right from the start. You need to get them on that once a day feeding within 4 or 5 days after they're born, and then move them up. If you wait 2 or 3 weeks and then try to do it, it doesn't work. They're used to being fed twice a day, and it's pretty difficult to get 2 gallons in them once a day.
Jerry, I often have people say to me it's impossible for a calf to drink 2 gallons. What is your opinion there?
Well, I think they haven't tried it, because 2 gallons of milk ain't nothing for these calves to drink that much. They drink 4 gallons if you give it to them. You know, that's, when I hear people tell me that, I'm saying that they probably didn't try it, because they'll drink 2 gallons easy. And especially if you get them on it right away.